taller than him. They have perfect height. Evidently, when we
Look up here.
now can you look at me?
Between 1999, please stand.
For 5 years. She enjoys playing soccer, reading fantasy novels, drawing, and listening to music in her downtime. She would describe her freshman class as her home away from home, especially with her best friends Lydia, Lily, Lila, Cameron, Serenity, and Zoe by her side. The spiritual emphasis this year has deeply impacted Kaylin, facing truths that were difficult to hear but necessary as she continuously works on her faith. Kayla's favorite Bible verse is Psalm 135. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I hope.
Stephen is the son of Danielle and Daniel Miller. He has been a Portsmouth Christian for 3 years and attends Alexander Baptist Church. Psalm 22:1. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me from the words of my groaning? Is Stephen's favorite Bible verse. This year's spiritual emphasis has been impactful on his life, as well as Kaylin, who he expressed is always pushing Stephen to be a better version of himself. Stephen also enjoys playing guitar and hanging out with his best friend, Leah. Kaylin Nixon and Stephen Miller.
The first representatives from the sophomore class are Althea Nels and Andrew Carter. Althea is the daughter of Catherine and Ross Crawford. She is part of Restore Church, where she is involved with family and children's ministries. Althea has been at PCS for 4 years, where she and her friends Emma, Kennedy, Cam Reed, Olivia, and Delaney have made some of her favorite school memories. Althea enjoys playing volleyball and spending time at the beach. She is also part of the poster committee here at PCS. Her best friends and grandparents have been the most influential people in her life, and participating in a church camp called Camp Jacob over the summer has been impactful on her life. Her favorite verse is Matthew 17:20. He replied, because you have so little faith, truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you.
Andrew is the son of Justin and Jamie Carter and has been at PCS for 9 years. Andrew attends Pinecrest Baptist Church, where he is involved with conferences and mission trips. In 2018, while attending a church camp, Andrew made the decision to give his life to Christ. In his walk with Christ, the Lord has led him to Mr. Sharpser, someone that has been there in the hard times, as well as helped Andrew grow both spiritually and mentally. Andrew's favorite memory at PCS is golfing with Mr. Furman, especially when he would out drive him in golf. Andrew enjoys golfing, working out, playing video games, or just hanging out with his girlfriend. He would describe his sophomore class as overall funny, kind, caring, and talkative. Andrew's most cherished verse is John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Althea Nels and Andrew Carter.
Also representing the sophomore class is Addie Eats and Josiah Collins. Addie is the daughter of Deanna and Peter Eats, and she is part of Seven Cities Church. She has attended PCS for 4 years and has played varsity volleyball for 2 of those years. Playing volleyball has had an unexpected impact on her life in many ways, one of them being when things do not go her way, she feels that it is the Lord who is telling her that his plan is greater and she needs to trust him. Addie's go-to verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Other than playing sports, Addie enjoys hanging out with her friends Lexi, Emily, Haley, and Paige, and is grateful God has put them into her life. Her cousin Angela has been the most inspirational person to Addie, teaching her to be strong physically and mentally and not to give up on the Lord in rough times. Addie will forever love how much Angela has impacted her in her life.
Josiah is the son of Heather and Jonathan Collins. He has been a Portsmouth Christian for 11 years and attends Cross Life Church with his family. Both of Josiah's grandpas have been inspirational to him and have taught what's up and helped him understand all things better. One of his favorite memories at PCS was coming to K4 with his old friend Wyatt. Josiah is a student council member, plays baseball and soccer for PCS. He also enjoys playing video games, board games, and watching TV in his spare time. Some of Josiah's best friends are Andrew, Grant, Josh B., Noah, Nolan, Jeremiah, and Michael. The Bible passage he loves the most is Acts 5:41. The apostles left the Sanhedrin, rejoicing because they had been counted worthy of suffering disgrace for the name. Addie Eats and Josiah Collins.
Now for our junior class representatives. First we have Riley Harry and Luke Judy. Riley is the daughter of Jennifer and John Harry. Riley has been a part of Portsmouth Christian for 12 years and is in National Honor Society, on poster committee, and also a competitive dance team outside of school. Her favorite memories at PCS are the class parties and going to ODU for the 11th grade field trip. Riley also enjoys shopping, going to the movies, spending time at the beach, and going on bike rides. For Riley, going to Oasis with the NHS has affected her deeply as it has shown her how God has blessed her and how much some people have to rely on others for basic necessities. Betty Maisie, Riley's grandmother, has been one of the most significant people in her life. Riley describes her as the kindest, most caring, and selfless person that she knows. Her grandmother has taught her how to treat others and overall how to be a better person. Riley goes to the verse, Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God.
Luke is the son of Rachel and Jared Judy and attends Seven Cities Church, where he is a leader in his youth group, as well as helps with other social media. Luke has been a part of PCS for a total of 5 years, where he enjoys being in the National Honor Society and participating in baseball. Some of his favorite memories are going to football games when we had a team, door decorating, and the class parties. Being able to go to youth camp every year has shaped who he is, especially 2 years ago, where his relationship with God had been strengthened immensely. His preferred Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Luke is inspired by Caleb Berryman and considers him to be one of the godliest role models in his life. Luke enjoys baseball, video games, hanging out with friends, and sleepovers with the boys. He describes his junior class as outgoing, fun, kind, and very helpful. Riley Harry and Luke Judy.
The next representatives for the junior class are Sydney Miltier and Jaden Dawson. Sydney is the daughter of Heather Lindy and Gray Miltier and has attended PCS for 5 years. Her favorite Bible verse is Matthew 19:26, which says, Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Sydney stays busy in and out of school with gymnastics, coaching gymnastics, student council, NHS, poster committee, and homecoming committee. She attends Restore Church and says one of the most impactful experiences she has had was participating in the canned food drive for Mercy Drops, which reminded her how blessed she is and gave her the opportunity to help those in need. Sydney says that besides her parents, Mrs. Dowdy has been a big influence on her life. Mrs. Dowdy gives great advice and supports her academically and personally, and just like Sydney, loves cruises. Sydney's most cherished PCS memory is when Jaden tried to warm up his honey bun and blew up Mrs. Mercado's microwave and then went away. Sydney described her junior classes funny, amusing, connected, silly, and positive, and her best friends here at PCS are Olivia Osborne and Ryan.
Jaden is the son of Daniqua and Jarrell Johnson. He has been at PCS for 2 years and attends Restore Church. Jaden enjoys playing basketball, shopping, going to the movies with friends, drawing, and cooking. Jaden's most cherished Portsmouth Christian memory is winning Christian Character Award last year. Coach Furman has been pivotal in Jaden's life. Mr. Furman has committed his time and effort to ensure Jaden is able to have a better future. Jaden thinks of the junior class as a family. He states everyone has someone they can call their best friend. Jaden's favorite Bible verse is Matthew 5:43-45. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. Sydney Miltier and Jaden Dodger.
Our final representatives for the junior class are Olivia Osborne and Joshua Arnold. Olivia is the daughter of Clint and Tina Osborne. She has been at Portsmouth Christian for 12 years and is involved in NHS, poster committee, and student council. Her favorite PCS memory is going on the field trip to ODU, and her best friends are Riley Airy, Sydney Miltier, Luke Judy, Jaden Daughtry, and Ashton Ward. Olivia enjoys reading, shopping, Bible studies, going on walks, volleyball, and playing pickleball. The NHS Service Project to Oasis has impacted Olivia's life by teaching her about volunteer and service and getting to experience the feeling of helping others. Olivia's older sister Faith has been the most influential person in her life, always giving her honest advice and helping her with the different things and overall just being a great role model. Olivia attends Crosswater Presbyterian Church, working in the nursery and participating in Walk for Life for many years. Her favorite verse is Proverbs 31:25. She is clothed with dignity and strength. She can laugh at the days to come.
Josh is the son of Kimberly Artis and has been at Portsmouth Christian for 2 years. He is on our varsity basketball team and in NHS. Josh often helps kids after school and participated in the Oasis project in both November and December. Josh attends First Baptist Church, South Hill, where you can find him handing out candy and sweets to the kids leaving church, or maybe being an usher. Philippians 4:13 is a Bible verse that is dear to Josh, as it states, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Josh, who prefers to stay home, states that his sister has had a huge impact on him, as she is always pushing him to get out and try new things. Josh's most memorable time at PCS was when he was just talking with his friends about a past game. Something about that moment made him realize that going to PCS was the best choice that he could have made. Josh would describe his junior class as the best class he has ever been part of and the nicest people he has ever met. Olivia Osborne and Josh Arnold. We will now introduce our senior court members, and from among them, we will crown our 2026 homecoming king and queen.
Our first senior class representatives are Emma Breeze and Makai Cofield. Emma is the daughter of Natasha and Bobby Turner and Tanya and Philip Breeze. She has been at PCS for a total of 5 years, where she is part of National Honor Society, poster committee, and varsity volleyball. Emma also enjoys reading, shopping, riding her bike, and spending time with her boyfriend Landon. Volleyball senior night is a cherished memory for Emma. She describes her senior class as close and connected and feels it's been that way since middle school. Emma attends Harvest Assembly, where she will open the door for people as well as greet them as they come and go. She also volunteers at VBS during the summer. The verse that guides her is Ephesians 4:32, as it states, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you." Getting to attend the big church camp where she stays on college campuses, being surrounded by other believers, and getting to bond with one another has been an inspiration in her walk with Christ. Mrs. Jeffers has become a significant presence in Emma's life as well. Mrs. Jeffers gives Emma a place where she can come and feel heard, be encouraged, and who always leads her back to Christ. Emma is planning to go to a smaller Christian college in the area to pursue a career in occupational therapy. In the future, she hopes to be married with a steady job and house. If Emma could impart any wisdom for her underclassmen, it would be to participate in everything and make good out of everything, because no one is going to care or judge you for having fun.
Kai is the son of Kamisha and Creole Holloway and has been at Portsmouth Christian for 2 years. He is currently on the varsity basketball team, of which he considers each teammate to be one of his best friends here at PCS. Aside from playing basketball, he also enjoys listening to music or watching a good TV series. The senior trip to do the ropes course is one of the memories he cherishes most from PCS. Kai attends Calvary Revival Church, and the verse that speaks to him the most is Psalm 37:24. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Mr. Mann, Mr. Furman, Ms. Jeffers, and Mr. Scharzer have all been people who have influenced him to do what is right at all times, helping him to stay on the right path. Kai plans to go to college to major in mechanical engineering, as well as play college-level basketball. When asked where he sees himself in the future, he hopes to be a professional basketball player or a mechanical engineer, married with 2 kids.
He's got a plan.
Kai's advice for underclassmen would be to focus on balance and time management. Emma Breeze and Kai Cofield.
Our second representatives from the senior class are Jenna Patrick and Nolan Cordova. Jenna is the daughter of Shannon and David Patrick. She has attended PCS for 12 years and is involved in student council, poster committee, varsity basketball, and varsity volleyball. Jenna attends Deep Creek Baptist Church with her family and is involved in the youth group. Her favorite Bible verse is Psalms 23:4, which states, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Jenna's Pop-Top has been the most influential person in her life as he pushes her to excel in everything she does. He points her to Christ and teaches her how to treat her family and always put Christ at the center of her life. In her free time, Jenna enjoys baking, fishing, hiking, shopping, four-wheeling, hanging out with her boyfriend and her friends Serenity, Emma, Chloe, Lexi, and Haley. Jenna plans to attend college to study radiology to one day become an ultrasound technician. In 10 years, Jenna sees herself established in her career and having her own family. Jenna would encourage the underclassmen, do not procrastinate.
Nolan is the son of Christy and Chris Cordova. Nolan has been a part of Portsmouth Christian for 5 years. He is the National Honor Society president, was the varsity soccer captain, and varsity tennis captain. Nolan also plays ice hockey, club soccer, and likes to watch movies in his free time. Nolan's favorite memory from PCS is the senior trip to the ropes course. Being a billet family, which means they host young hockey players during the season, and getting to interact with all the different billets have all had a significant impact on his life, each of them in their own ways. as well as his youth leader, Paul, who over the past year has become a spiritual leader and mentor to him. Nolan attends Capron Methodist Church, where he helps with Vacation Bible School, as well as working church activities, including setting them up and taking them down. The Bible verse that speaks to Nolan the most is 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. Following graduation, Nolan plans to attend college and earn a degree in athletic training to be an athletic trainer for a professional sports team. Nolan advises his underclassmen to do everything available to you and don't shut any doors to opportunities. Jenna Patrick and Nolan Cordova.
Going to be representing our senior class are Ginger Patrick and Jeremiah Paul. For 12 years. Ginger is active in NHS, poster committee, and plays varsity volleyball. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with Curran, shopping, and watching sunsets. Her most treasured memories from PCS are from her whole 11th grade year. Some of her best friends are Emma, Chloe, Serenity, Jenna, and Jolie. Ginger has described Mrs. Jeffers as a light in her life this year because she has been a great example of what a Christian should act like. Ginger attends Deep Creek Baptist Church, where she helps with the children's ministry. Attending the Fuge camps with her church for the past few years has been an impactful experience for Ginger's spiritual growth. Her favorite verse, Proverbs 3:5, states, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Ginger plans to attend Old Dominion University to become a dental hygienist. In the future, she hopes to have a steady career and be married with kids. Ginger's advice to underclassmen would be to have fun and enjoy school, and don't let other people's opinions ruin your day. She wants to thank her parents for everything they do for her, and she feels truly blessed by them and loves you very much.
No.
Jeremiah is the son of Terry and Theodore Falk. Jeremiah has been a Portsmouth Christian for 8 years and is active in NHS, student council, soccer, and school plays. He also enjoys playing video games, karate, and doing yo-yo in his spare time. Jeremiah's favorite PCS memory is when they won the JJV Soccer Metro Conference and he scored the winning goal. Jeremiah would describe his senior class as all caring about one another and having amazing friendships. Some of his best friends at PCS are Nolan, Sean, Xander, Shelton, Delaney Nash, and Kai Toxie. Jeremiah attends church at the Place of Change, and the verse that speaks to him the most is Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Jeremiah's grandfather gave him many life lessons in his walk with Christ, and his lessons influence his walk every day. After graduation, Jeremiah plans to go to college to major in sports management and minor in business. In his future, he hopes to be married, have a job, play soccer, and be living his life for Christ. Jeremiah's advice to his underclassmen would be to not be scared about what other people think about you. Always be yourself and don't change for anyone. Ginger Patrick and Jeremiah Falk.
Are Jolie Patrick and Nick Cobb. Jolie is the daughter of Shannon and David Patrick and has attended PCS for 12 years. Jolie is the student body president on the varsity basketball team and on the poster committee. She enjoys playing guitar and hanging out with friends in her free time. Some of her best friends at PCS are Chloe, Lexi, Serenity, Emma, and Delaney. Jolie's favorite memory she has from school is in the 10th grade when her team won the Powder Puff football game. Jolie attends Deep Creek Baptist Church with her family, where she is involved with her children's ministry and their youth ministry. A yearly church camp that has had a lasting impact on her are the Fuge camps at Milligan University, as well as getting to participate in the DC Church Fall Retreat. Her most favorite verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. For Jolie, Mrs. Dowdy has been an influential force in her life. Mrs. Dowdy believed in her when she didn't believe in herself, and in her most challenging moments, she always made sure that Jolie knew she was loved and that everything was going to be okay. After graduation, Jolie will be interning at her church over the summer, and then in the fall, she plans to start college to study psychology. In 10 years, Jolie hopes to be working toward her doctorate in psychology, married with 1 or 2 kids. And if Jolie could give advice to the underclassmen, it would be participate in all the school events and have fun while doing it.
Nick is the son of John and Lisa Coffey and has been a Portsmouth Christian for 14 years. Nick is the student body vice president on the varsity baseball team and volunteered with Edmark Pediatric Hospice. Nick believes the senior class has a good bond and all get along well, also that they are creative and very funny. His favorite memory at PCS was the senior ropes course, where it was not only a lot of fun, but a time where the senior class was able to really bond. In his free time, he enjoys working on his truck, and hanging out with his friends, Jake, Brett, Colton, Mark, Markson, Elijah, and Grant. Nick attends church at Christ Fellowship, and the verse he is led by is 2 Chronicles 15:7, which states, "But you take courage. Do not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded." Nick's trip to the Outer Banks was an experience that impacted his life greatly. Not only did he get to bond with his friends, but it helped those friendships grow and deepen, giving him godly brothers for the rest of his life. Nick's Aunt Jen is his #1 supporter, and he feels without her, none of his accomplishments would be possible. She has always shown him nothing is impossible if you have the right support. After graduating from high school, Nick plans to join the workforce by becoming an electrician. When asked where he sees himself in the future, he hopes to be working in his own home and still pursuing Christ. Nick's advice for his underclassmen would be to take school seriously, but also let yourself have fun. Also, don't fall asleep in Mrs. Bauer's class. Jolie Patrick and Nick Coffey. Let's have another round of applause for our 2022.
Following tradition, the 2026 PCS Homecoming King and Queen will be revealed in a poem written for tonight's event especially. This year's poem was written by our own 2016 alumni, Mrs. Kara Dowdy Morgan. To our alumni, oh how we've missed you, your unique talents and your sweet smiles too. Tonight, you are the guests of honor, so please take time for a nostalgic ponder. Glorifying God is what we're made for. If we didn't, from rocks, praise would pour. Good works point to Him day and night, so here tonight, be sure to shine your light. True to our steady homecoming tradition, we'll end this poem with a coronation. I'll start by describing our senior reps, then I promise we'll get to that final step. We'll start with Jenna, resilient yet nonchalant, escorted by Nolan, a sensible confidant. Ginger is helpful and full of fun, with Jeremiah, who's sure to get the laughing job done. There's Emma, a girl who's sweet and kind, and Kai, for whom a stranger's hard to find. Lastly, there's Jolie, on whom you can depend, and Nick, who is a forthright friend. So now, it's time for one couple's claim to fame. I've cleverly rhymed with the royals' last names. At this time, the secret will be revealed. Congratulations, Queen Breeze and King Cofield.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 PCS Homecoming King and Queen, Mr. Nicole Cofield and Miss Emma Breeze. Let's hear it for them.
Don't move. It fell out. Oh, that's sweet.
Everybody. So look, I know he's oh no, that's Randy's birthday. Who? It might be. I see him. I see him. They about to get blown out. They're about to get blown out. They're about to get blown out. They are about to get blown out.
Starting at guard, a senior, number 3, starting in the middle, a junior, number 24, Sylvester Coleman. Starting at forward, a junior, number 1, Jeff a junior, number 22, David Garcia. And starting at guard, a senior, number 4, Enjoy the game. Enjoy yourself.